Our last problem set here is a composition of transformations of shapes. So once again, it is at least two movements since it's composing of the transformation. So two movements here, and we're dealing with shapes. So determine the series of transformations that would map the polygon ABC onto polygon A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. So here's my original. Here's what I'm turning it into. I like to match the size first, so we'll go ahead and deal with it that way. We're going to match the size. So this distance right here, I just like focusing on one of the sides. I can see from B to A is going to match this distance right here. So from -6, -7, -8, -9, that's 3 units on that one. And then it turned into from -3 to -2, I'm going from B to A, it turns into 1 unit. So already I can see that that's a dilation of 1/3. Dilation of 1/3. I'm going to go ahead and do that one first. And then I want to look at where it lands one of the points. So I'm just going to focus on point A right here. Where does it land? So this distance right here is -3 to 0, so that's a distance of 3. And from 0 to -6, that's a distance of 6. So if I dilated by 1/3, everything gets cut by 1/3. So it gets divided by 3 basically. So that 3 turns into 1. So the change in y will be a 1. The 6 changes into divided by 3, a 2. So on the x, it would be on the -2 right here, and on the y, -1. So -2, 1 is right there. So that's where my A goes from the first transformation or dilation here. So it got moved to right there. And then let's see how many spaces it got moved up. Let's change my color. So it got moved up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it got moved up by 8. Up 8. So that's a transformation, comes secondly, and up by 8 would be a 0, 8 for that translation. And this is composition. And our shape, so all the points would follow that movement here. So first I would dilate by 1/3, then I would translate up 8. Let's see how we did. So I did a dilation of 1 divided by 3 on this one, followed by a translation of up 8. And then I'll give us an animation to see how we did. So it moved right there. I like doing dilate first, and then I move it up. So my trick is I take care of the dilations or the rotations or the reflections first, and then I'll move it to where it needs to land on its image. So the trick is we want to have it orientated in a certain way. So right here, pick a point that you can kind of focus on, and then how do you kind of make it have that same shape and same positioning from rotate, reflect, or dilate. So this one I made it the same size first, and then I translated it where it needed to go. So I usually leave translations for last.